Good evening and welcome to the news at 10. Minister of Foreign Affairs and Expatriates Ayman al-Safadi and his Moroccan counterpart Nasser Bourita discussed bilateral relations and the need to boost economic, trade and tourism investment cooperation. In a joint press conference, Safadi and Bourita affirmed that there will be no regional security and stability without a just and comprehensive solution to the Palestinian-Israeli conflict based on the two-state solution that establishes an independent Palestinian state with East Jerusalem as its capital. The two ministers also discussed the Syrian crisis and the Western Sahara issue. Foreign Minister Safadi also met with PLO Secretary General Saeb Ariqat, where they reviewed developments in breaking the stalemate in efforts to resolve the Palestinian-Israeli conflict on the basis of a two-state solution ahead of next month's Arab summit. Safadi and Ariqat said that Jordan and Palestine continue to work together to achieve a comprehensive and lasting peace. Safadi affirmed Jordan's full support for the legitimate Palestinian leadership represented by President Mahmoud Abbas, while Ariqat lauded Jordan's support of the Palestinian people to establish their independent state. Minister Safadi and Commissioner for European Neighbourhood Policy and Enlargement Negotiations, Johan Hans, also met and discussed ways to expand cooperation between Jordan and the EU and regional developments, including the Palestinian-Israeli conflict and the Syrian crisis. Safadi thanked the EU for its support to Jordan and underlined the EU's significant role in breaking the deadlock in the Palestinian-Israeli peace process. Han, meanwhile, commended Jordan's role in ensuring security and stability in the region. The European Union launched its foreign investment plan in Jordan with a variety of financing tools and guarantees for investors against risks, including technical assistance for higher quality projects. Minister of Planning and International Cooperation Imad Fakhoury said the EU plan will support efforts to stimulate the economy, increase the rate of sustainable economic growth, and create employment opportunities. The targeted sectors, he added, include sustainable energy sectors, rural entrepreneurship and agro-industry, sustainable cities and development, digital transformation and micro-enterprise sectors. Fakhoury described Jordan's investment climate as an appropriate and lucrative one that provides a safe business environment, which is essential for achieving sustainable and long-term growth. Over to Syria, where the United Nations is planning with the Syrian Red Crescent an aid convoy into Douma when all approvals and guarantees are secured. The UN humanitarian coordinator in Syria, Ali El-Za'atari, said the area is still under Jaish al-Islam's control, where access is limited. Meanwhile, the Syrian army is preparing to launch a huge operation against the last rebel-held town in eastern Ghouta unless Jaish al-Islam agrees to hand over the area. But Jaish al-Islam said it will stay in Douma, where tens of thousands of civilians are surrounded by government forces. Rebels in other parts of eastern Ghouta are leaving in convoys to insurgent-held areas in the northwest under withdrawal deals that are restoring President Bashar al-Assad's control. Egypt's three-day presidential election drew to a close with little sign that President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi would achieve the high turnout he wants. The Electoral Commission said the country extended voting by 1 hour after it issued a last-minute call for people to vote, hoping to boost the turnout figure. Sources monitoring the election said turnout was about 21% on the first 2 days of voting. In sports, Alexander Zverev capitalized on a fast start against Australian Nick Kyrgios to grind out a 6-4, 6-4 victory in a battle between two of the sport's brightest prospects to advance to the quarterfinals of the Miami Open. The fourth-seeded Zverev had battled through a pair of three-set wins in his opening 2 rounds, but was keen to make short work of Kyrgios when he broke serve in the first game and stormed to a 5-1 advantage. The 22-year-old battled back to win 3 straight games to make it 5-4, but Zverev held his nerve and serve to close out the opener in 34 minutes. Sports and technology were combined in Japan's basketball when the game's playing robot made its public debut during the halftime show of a professional Japanese basketball league match. During a rehearsal open to media, the 190-centimeter tall free throw robot named Q demonstrated its perfect free throw skills, putting all the shots through the ring, while his human opponent, a professional basketball player, missed two. Using machine learning technology with the help of artificial intelligence, Q learned its sporting skills with more than 200,000 practice throws. The robot will make regular appearances during halftime shows. And finally, the weather outlook. Unstable weather conditions caused by a depression that will hit the kingdom tomorrow evening will gradually begin affecting the kingdom tonight. Temperatures will significantly drop later tonight and tomorrow, with expected volatile winds accompanied by higher dust concentrations blowing in most regions. Scattered showers are also expected, turning thunderous in the southern regions and Aqaba. Temperatures will significantly drop and will be 3 to 4 degrees below their seasonal average. Amman can expect a high of 17 degrees Celsius and a low of 8, while in the Gulf of Aqaba it will be warm with daytime highs of 26, dropping down to 14 at night. With this, we come to the end of tonight's news. I'm Dana Abu Sham. Thanks for watching and have a good night.